hold it near this so that it gets that audio. Then you bring it back to your mouth here, like a telephone, and you speak into it like a telephone.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
All
One,
right.
2, 3.
Now, give the premise of the video.
The premise of the video is that these young folks are at a college campus and they're saying defund Planned Parenthood in a scribbly handwritten sign.
All right. Now, we're going to listen to their statistics, and then he's going to tell me to pause anytime he wants to debunk their statistics. All right?
She give birth to a baby, and then the doctor and I could decide if I'm too stressed to take care of it, and the doctor can sadly kill the baby now.
Pause.
That's why I want Planned Parenthood to be defunded.
Okay.
Now, that is 100% not true. In fact, that's something that the Trump campaign is pushing. It is 100% not true.
And why is it not true?
It's not true because no doctor would do that. You know, they take a Hippocratic oath. What doctor would help you kill your baby?
I'd agree with that as well.
Okay. So you do know that Planned Parenthood itself isn't just all of those things. It actually provides a lot of health care for women that can't really afford it too, especially a lot of homeless people that actually go to these places to get all the necessities that they need to ensure that their bodily functions are incredibly normal and not, outrageous or when they're sick.
So are you talking about providing them free ultrasounds?
Free ultrasounds, free cancer testings for like cervix cancer, vaginal cancer, or anything like that. They get that benefits, and when you're defunding that, you're taking away those rights of those people from accessing the health care that they deserve, which should be a universal right.
So getting free mammograms, they actually don't really do that. They called about 97 Planned Parenthood organizations to try to schedule a mammogram, and they don't provide those services anymore.
First of all, who's they? And second of all, that's 100% not true. Most of the money that's spent with Planned Parenthood funds is for mammograms and pap smears.
Make sure you talk
More.
to it.
So Planned Parenthood is nearly 99% of just abortions. They also provide birth control that is designed not to work correctly.
First of all, that's not true. Only 3% of what Planned Parenthood does is abortions. And why in the hell would they send out contraceptives that don't work? What a bunch of lunatics. They're just pulling, I think they're liberals and they're just having fun. And they're pulling this shit right out of their ass, or they got it from Donald Trump.
Don't use curse words.
So that they can come back for abortions. It's all just a huge money scheme.
And then I just want to ask, where are you getting this information? What sources have you gotten this information from?
There's a lot of sources. We'll list them all on our website.
So some of the ones that her and I have actually pulled from is the CDC for the numbers of abortions. Also, what was that one?
Liveaction.org.
Okay, no, I don't. All right, that's awkward. But no, we try to pull from different left and right-leaning, sources, so that way we can get the most diverse points of view. Because, obviously if I were just to look at just left-leaning, the statistics might be different. Like, for example, when you say 26% of 1,000 people versus 10% of a million people, well, the percentages are different, and they'll try to use that. But if you look at the sample size N values, then the 10% is actually more people.
Pure gibberish, pure gibberish.
Than the 26%. As just like a kind of a quick example. So, let's see. Let me ask you. Do you know how many abortions occur per year?
I do not.
So as of 2015, the CDC reported 638,000. Now, of that, 1.5% was due to rape and incest. 1.5%. If you calculate that out, that's about 10,000 people. So Planned Parenthood has funded $500 million, and you can find this on the federal website, $500 million a year. So if you were to divide that...
The federal government does not fund abortions. It's called the Hyde Act. And the Hyde Act is, no federal money can be given for any abortion at any time.
Because a lot of people say, well, I'm pro-life except for, abortion or rape and incest. Well, if we were to allocate that money to just that 1.5%, that's about...
Again, pure nonsense. The Planned Parenthood only does 3% of what they do are abortions. 3% are for abortions. By the way, the wealthy and the middle class go to doctors for abortions. They don't go to Planned Parenthood. Most of those abortions he quoted were not performed by Planned Parenthood.
What did I say? Like $50,000 per person when an abortion costs $350 to $950. So do you think that we should really be funding Planned Parenthood that amount of, that amount?
We are not funding Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood gets money from fundraising.
Amount of money? Less than the amount? Increase the amount? What do you think?